Hey guys, it's Cauliflower. I am back again. This is my third video of the day. I probably shouldn't say that because usually I like to, separate my videos, but when it's video shooting day, I tend to just put them all out there, because it's been kind of few and far between when I've been shooting videos. Now, unfortunately for this video, particular one, I did shoot it already. I had it all ready to go to upload, and my SD card just broke. I don't know what happened to it, but every time you put it in the computer, it just got stuck. It didn't read. I tried to do it through the camera. So it's dead. Let's have a moment of silence for my SD card. Okay, moving on. So, this video is the brand challenge video. If you guys follow my channel, you'll remember that I've done a few of these collectively with my good friend, Just Liz. So, I think we're on the third or fourth thing of the series. This time was my pick, so this time it was all about concealers. And I have quite a bit to go through with you. Why is my camera doing the whole blurry thing? That just drives me crazy. Anyway, so I have a few to go through with you. Some of them, most of these I've had for quite a long time. Some of them I've been using without fail for a long time, and then some of them recently just came into play as I've been trying to use as many concealers as possible so I could do this video. So I'm also going to be showing you, of course, swatches on these wonderful hands. And yes, so conceal, what does it mean? What do concealers do? Basically, concealers are to take away, to kind of, well, of course it's conceal, it's to hide, it's to give you the appearance of a blank canvas. Or so it says. Anyway, conceal is to just basically cover up things that you don't like on your face, whether it be dark spots, freckles, blemishes, pigmentation, that kind of a thing. So for me specifically, these are the ones that I've tried for different reasons, and they're not essentially ones that I'm saying, this is it, this is all you need, go out there and buy them. I will suggest if I think they're good enough, but ultimately it's just my opinion. So now that I've talked and gabbed about enough of my own opinion, we're going to move on. Okay, so the first one I have in here is from Milani. This I actually got through a swap. This is actually a very unique type of a concealer. It's an HD advanced concealer, and it's a click up. It's one of these things that you click at the bottom and the product comes up this way. Of course, let's see if it's actually going to do that. There is the product. And it's an under eye concealer. I'm going to say that this is a very yellowish based concealer. So I don't like it for under eyes. I actually would use this for the rest of my skin because I do have a yellowish base undertone on my skin. But see, look at it. And my skin is, sometimes, especially now, it's getting fairer and fairer. So it has the appearance of being ivory. But do you see this yellowish? I don't like it for that reason. It's a nice formula. It's kind of creamy and everything like that, but it does not blend in very well. I liked it when I first started to use this, but I would not use this for an under eye concealer. I would maybe use it for pigmentation if I saw that there was uneven skin tone, whatever the case may be, but yeah, no, not really one of my favorites out there. So the next one I have in here is a drier formula. These are the crayon ones. This is Almay. The Almay, let me make sure I have the right type of, yeah, sure, I can't even read this. The Almay Stick Concealer, which, we've seen a million times. This one is in light fair. Here it is. It is a very, see, unlike the Milani, which is so, gosh, goldenly, has such a golden yellow tone to it. This is more of the ivory, and it does blend in kind of, easily. I don't like it, though. I don't like it on my face because it gives a cast. And what I mean by that is if you just put a little up here, let's just do that, and you try and spread that in, I don't know. I don't like this. There's like this little whitish type of a cast that it gives off. It's okay for emergencies, like if you want to, if you need something in a pinch, if you're outside and you go, oh, great, wonderful, a pimple. This is good for that. In fact, there's another Almay concealer that I like better that is a stick. Of course, I don't have it right now. It's in my bag. It's a duo-ended. It comes with a solution, an acne solution, and then there's the stick. And darker color, and I actually did use it all over my face one day because I didn't have any foundation or BB creams. It was kind of something I used in a pinch, and it worked very well. It concealed, it did everything it was supposed to do, and it didn't dry my face out. So this particular one from Almay I'm not a fan of, but the other one that I do have in my bag I do like. So, Okay, next one is another stick. This one is from Rimmel. This is the Hide the Blemish Concealer. Again, and I don't know why it's so dark. I think I actually tried to use this yesterday when I was putting on my my zombie makeup, and I don't know how the black on it, so I'm just going to kind of erase that off there. This one I like. It's very creamy for a stick. It blends in very, very nicely. Look at that. It matches my skin tone perfectly, and it does conceal blemishes pretty well. So I do like this one from Rimmel. Heck of a lot better than I like the one from Almay. It's just, I guess it's just preference, but that's just me. Okay, next one in here is a little bit of a different type of a concealer. This is the NYX Photogenic HD Concealer. So you're wondering why it's in like a bluish green color. Basically, this is used for high definition cameras if you're going to be in front of a camera like I am now, or if you're going to be taking photographs or studio photographs. This is the kind of thing you want to use to highlight your skin. I used this before a show. A little of it goes a heck of a long way. If you put a lot on, you're going to be standing there blending this stuff in, and it's a little crazy. So it kind of resembles toothpaste. And then look at that, and that's only a little bit. But if you blend it in, underneath, you know, well, of course you put this on pale skin, and then you put over your foundations, your BB creams, what have you. It gives a nice little glow. I don't know exactly what it does, if it takes away the yellow, if it takes away the yellowishness, I don't know how to pronounce it, or if it gives you better pigmentation if you have dark spots. I know that when I did use it, I had dark circles, excuse me, and this worked pretty well for it, but as an everyday concealer, no. And I don't know why I'm choking. Okay, moving on. Next one is a Holy Grail. Holy Grail, Holy Grail, Holy Grail. You probably have heard this enough times all over YouTube, because who doesn't talk about this one? It's the Maybelline Instant Age Rewinder, the Dark Spot Corrector. I am wearing it today. I love this stuff. This stuff, it brightens, it gives you the look of like you're younger. It doesn't settle into your lines. I don't put this anywhere else. I know some YouTube gurus do. They kind of put it all over their face. I don't use it for that reason. I use it for what it's supposed to be for, and that's usually the dark spots, and it works wonderfully for that. And I actually just used up one. I don't know if it was the corrector, but it was the one that was in the clear package. Then I got this one, and then I have another one of these as a backup because I just love this one so much. So yeah. The other one that I was using before that, and this one isn't really a concealer, but it can be because it's tinted. This is the Garnier Skin Renewal Dark Circle Roller. Don't ask me what's wrong with me right now. I have no idea. This is in medium deep. Now this particular product is great in the summer, or great if you have puffy eyes, if your eyes are itchy from a reaction, or just, you know, something that is a depuffer. It cools it down. It has it has caffeine in it, and it also has other properties to kind of like calm down puffiness or redness or that kind of thing. I did like this. It's a very thin consistency. A lot of people don't like that. I do kind of like that. But again, it does have a yellowish cast. You can notice it on your skin if you don't have proper blending, or if you're not putting on another, you know, product over it. So it's kind of a twofold for me. I do like it for deep puffiness and that kind of stuff, but as a concealer, not really. Okay, next one. Oh, I'm just not a fan. I don't know why. And I've talked about their other ones, but this one is in the same department for me. This is the Physicians Formula Circle RX Circle Control Concealer, which looks like a big syringe with a plastic. I hate this kind of top. I really hate it. It's not very sanitary. You know, it gets goopy, it gets dirty. You don't want the stuff settling at the top like that. I don't know. I don't like it. And the fact that you have to go and squeeze this thing from the bottom, Yeah, I don't like that. But what I really hate about this stuff is, if I can get it out now, there it is. Look at that. Goopy, goopy. And then, watch this. La da 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 da. Look at that cast. I mean, come on. It's like clown makeup. Trying to blend that in is insane. It just goes on for days. And then it has this white cast. It's like, woo, look at that. Look at that. That's not the color of my skin. That's white. So, I don't recommend this at all. This is just another one that, like, I got in a swap. I got in a swap, and I wouldn't purchase it. Are you still on the phone?
Yes, I'm still on the phone.
Okay. Okay, next thing I have here is from Revlon. This is the Revlon Color Stay Under Eye Concealer in Light. This one I have not really used a lot of. I do love Revlon. This comes up in the little sponge with the little holes in it, which is okay, I guess. I don't know. I'm really not that a fan of those types of things. Here it is. This one is nice. It kind of, again, has that that casting, that white casting. I don't know why people think that you need this white casting. I'm going to try a little bit under my eyes. It's actually pretty nice. It actually feels pretty nice. It actually concealed, because there was like a line that you could see right there, and it actually just covered that up. So I do like that. I don't like their packaging, really. That's going to drive me crazy with the powder, the sponge at the top, and those little holes. I don't know, because if you kind of squeeze it to the point of the goop, you're getting so much extra product that you're not going to use here. I don't like this. This I don't like because, yeah, this was okay, but to blend it in, it's like, I don't know. I'll give it a shot, because I really haven't given much. I really have not given it much of a shot, because I've been using other under eye concealers, but I wish it was differently packaged. I really do. The one that I wish it was more packaged like is its brother, and it's the Revlon Color Stay Blemish Concealer. See, I wish it was packaged this way, so I have control of where I'm putting it and how much I'm putting on. This is my everyday holy grail concealer. I love the Revlon Color Stay Blemish Concealer. It's in light medium. It's the right color. It's the right coverage. It does conceal the blemishes. It doesn't look like you're wearing a paste on your face. It is one of my favorites. So this is what I wish they would do with this one. Even though it's an under eye concealer, I can understand that they want you to use like a softer thing, but who does that? I mean, usually we end up using our finger anyway. I just don't want so much product coming out of the package. That's what I'm trying to say. Okay, 3 more, guys, and we are done. Okay, the next one I have here, I've had for a very long time, and I really enjoy this. This is actually a duo from Sheer Cover. This is the light medium, in light medium. It's a creamy, if I can get the package open, it's a creamier formula. Of course, you stick your finger in there. What I like is that it has the light ivory base, if that's the kind you want to use under your eyes, and then this one for the rest of your skin, which I love. It blends in very well. It's very creamy. It doesn't take a long time. It conceals nicely. I've had this thing for 3-point-something years, I think longer than that. When I actually subscribed to Sheer Cover, I did like their products. This was a definite good one for me, so I definitely thumbs up on that one. Okay, this one is a disclaimer product. This is only, and I mean only, if you need heavy coverage, or if you are going to use it for Halloween is past, or you're going to use it for what I would use it for, and that's stage makeup, a show, that kind of a thing. This is the Hard Candy Glamouflage. OMG. It says heavy duty concealer for a reason. This stuff is no joke. You really cannot use a lot of this stuff. And if you do use a lot of this stuff, prepare to look like you're wearing a mask, because this stuff is ideally basically to just camouflage, I guess, really heavy rosacea, heavy if you have a lot of freckles on your face, if you just really want a slim palette, if you want a clear palette, but you've got, you know, all sorts of things going on, then I say yes, use this. If you're looking to have an everyday, do not use this one at all, because here is just, I'm just going to put a, and I mean a dollop of this stuff on. All right, there it is. It is ridiculous. Look at that. And again, it gives off that white cast. I do not recommend using this if you do not need a heavy amount of coverage. It is a good concealer. It's a wonderful concealer for what it is. But like I said, again, unless you've got all sorts of redness going on, hyperpigmentation, dark circles, really just prominent stuff that you can't conceal, then I say get this. Otherwise, no, 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 no. Walk right by it. And the last thing I'm going to talk about is something you guys have seen me talk about in my favorites videos. A lot of people have different opinions, similar opinions. A lot of people say, I really don't like it. Some people say, oh, it's really not bad. I love it. It is the CoverGirl Olay. This is the Simply Ageless Eye Concealer. It's not the corrector. This is the 2-in-1, which is, of course, is the concealer and the serum at the same time. Now, I know, a lot of people say, it settles into my lines, it doesn't look good, blah, blah. I don't have that problem. I've used this for the last few months. In fact, it's the one I strictly use under my eyes. If I'm not using the Age Rewind, then I'm using this one. And I don't see any real difference except that, you know, this one, you have to, of course, which I kind of like, again, the control of the product and the amount of product you're putting on. You just kind of dab it in. You're not supposed to, like, rub it in, that kind of a thing. But I like what it does. It conceals very nicely. If I have circles, whatever, it takes them away. I like the formula. I don't know about what the serum is doing, if it's supposed to do anything. But it says ageless, people. So, you know, it's not aging me. It's making me less of the age I already am. But that's it for my brand challenge on concealers. I know Miss Liz, or Liz, just Liz, my good friend, will be posting hers probably, and I will link you below once I get that link, or she'll link mine, or whatever the case may be. And if you guys have any questions, of course, put them down below. Any concealers you guys use that are holy grail concealers, ones that you love, ones that you hate, ones that you've tried, I would love to hear about it. And yeah, I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.